This week on Panther Talk, we take a look at Brookwood's first ever Media Arts Night.
Garrick Donaldson walks us through this year's talent show.
Some of our smallest Panthers take to the runway.
And Jackson Colson gives us the inside scoop on the military ball.
I'm Hayden.
I'm Coda. And this is your Panther Talk.
Jimmy on a beat, boy.
Welcome back, Panthers, to another episode of your Panther Talk.
The Crimson Star Band hosted its annual band banquet on May 7th. Let's head on over to Garrick Donaldson to have a better look at things.
Hello everyone, I'm Garrick Donaldson reporting for Panther Talk News, here to give you a look at what went down at the Brookwood Band Banquet. On Friday, May 7th, the Crimson Star Band hosted its annual band banquet. This event is always a favorite for band students, and this year is no different. Band boosters and parents went to great lengths to plan for the events, and students were overwhelmed by all the creative decorations and the unforgettable senior video. There was also an awards portion during the banquet where Mr. Artavino presented students with some prestigious awards. The National Color Guard Award was given to Caitlin Evans, the Majorette Award, Caleb Brown, Dance Line Award, Alana Williams, John Phillips Dusso Award, Austin Stanley, Louis Armstrong Award, Austin Stanley, National School Marching Award, Emily McGee, Patrick D. Gilmore Award, Anna Kennard, Woody Herman Jazz Award, Chris Coven, the Director's Award, Lauren Akers, Freshman Award, Emily Ainsworth, Sophomore Award, Brooke Blazer, and Junior Award, Caitlin Miller. Band students also got to nominate students of their choice for some band awards. Some of the winners were Aubrey Waters for Best Hair and Anna Kynard for Best Smile. According to Mr. Artavino, the most anticipated part of the banquet is always the announcement of next year's field show theme. Students waited anxiously as the theme was announced in the video. Next year's theme will be the Radical Reflections, a show of one-hit wonders. Overall, students say this night was one that they will never forget, especially for the seniors who found themselves soaking up their last moments together as members of the Crimson Star Band. Reporting for Panther Talk News, I'm Garrick Donaldson. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Garrick. I'm looking forward to seeing the band play next year.
Hey Hayden, did you know Brookwood's full of talented people?
Yeah, I did. Let's go to Garrick to take a look at this year's talent show.
Hello everybody, I'm Garrick Donaldson reporting for Panther Talk News, here to give you a closer look into our very own talent show. On May 5th, Brookwood showcased some incredible talent with instruments being played, some wonderful vocals, and our very own Savannah Watkins performing her own dance. Let's take a quick recap at all the acts. don't know about all you guys, but I got chills after every performance. Well, it's been fun. But until next year, I'm Gary Donaldson, back to you in the studio.
I didn't know that many people at Brookwood could sing that well.
I was really surprised at how well they did. Congratulations to this year's top 10 seniors: Keely Alegria Santos, Leon Atkins, Cole Broadhead, Kayla Brown, Elizabeth Grubb, Anna Hancock, Alika Hartley, Dale McKee, Brylan Miller, and Brady Fomby.
This year's seniors' who's are Best Dressed, Leon Atkins and Katie Johnson. Best Friends, Kayla Brown and Katie Goolsby. Best Hair, Luke Beard and Haley Smith. Best Smile, Amari Allen and Lily Etheridge. Class Clown, Brady Fomby and Madison Marlowe. Cutest Couple, Hayden Daly and Haley Grammer. Most Athletic, Dale McKee and Jessica Cross. Most Talented, Cole Broadhead and Alika Hartley. Most Likely to Succeed, Austin Stanley and Elizabeth Grubb. And Most School Spirit, Jason Hamilton and Braylee Heitch. On April 30th, Brookwood's mass media hosted their first ever Media Arts Night.
Let's go to reporter TJ Cox for more on the story.
Friday, April 30th, Brookwood High School hosted a Media Arts Night. The event was a big deal for Brookwood Media Arts Department because it was the first Media Arts Night in the school's history. The night began with a grand entrance as guests arrived and walked the red carpet. Many guests came to the event to see what the program had to offer. After arriving, guests watched part 1 of the Media Arts Showcase hosted by our very own Dylan Hoytich. After part 1, guests were taken on a tour of our new media studio space, and producer Kayla Brown walked guests through the studio transformation over the past 2 years. After the studio tour, reporter Leon Atkins talked to guests about the program's biggest project this year, the building of a Media Arts Hall of Fame. After this, guests refilled their snacks and got ready to view part 2 of the showcase, which not only included interviews with media students about life behind the scenes, but also some previews of works created with our newest animation software. In the end, the event was a huge success, with parents congratulating students and teachers for a job well done. Guests also expressed how much the community needs something like this for their children and how happy they are to see this program grow into something so great. I'm TJ Cox reporting for Panther Talk. Back to you.
Thanks, TJ. I can't wait for next year's.
I hope next year's is just as fun.
Let's go over to Wyatt Smith and Austin Moore for your Panther Sports.
What's going on, guys? I'm Austin.
And I'm Wyatt.
And
This
is
your
Panther
Sports.
Roll the intro.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Austin.
I'm Wyatt. And this is Caleb.
I'm Wyatt. I'm Jackson.
I'm Gary Donaldson,
And I'm RJS.
and this is your Panther Sports.
After coming second in area, Brookwood softball headed to Bowers Park to play in regionals on Wednesday, May 12th.
The Lady Panthers played McAdory in Game 1 starting at 2:45.
This game was a battle with multiple hits and even a home run from Riley Butler.
However, McAdory took that game 7-4, leading Brookwood to play Benjamin Russell in Game 2.
Unfortunately, Brookwood lost the game 7-5, causing the end of their postseason.
While their season came to an end, softball is already hosting tryouts on May 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Basketball hosted tryouts on Wednesday, April 28th and 29th.
After a great tryout, the roster was posted shortly later congratulating the new team.
We spoke to upcoming senior Luke McClinton on the new year.
I feel really confident about the season. From what I've seen, I really like the players we got. We're kind of revamping the offense, so I'm happy with kind of what we're doing there, and I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. That was my 5th tryout, the last one, so I mean, on one hand it could serve as, you just got to keep working because, it's been since 7th grade that I've been trying, so there was a year gap in between, but it was the 5th one, and that's just, I try to lie low and not be super loud about stuff, just, consistently work hard, be humble, and just come out and let your game speak for you, so.
We also spoke to Hayden Jones on the new motto for this year.
FGB is a new motto that we're living by this season. Me and Caleb Davis came up with it. It's really just means go hard every day in practice, and we're just trying to get on that banner, win area this season.
Baseball will also be hosting tryouts this week on Monday and Tuesday after school at the baseball field until 5:30.
With the summer coming up, football is working out and training every day for their upcoming season.
Their first game of the year will be at home against West Blockton with more dates to follow. Switching over to World Sports, MLB started the season in the beginning of April, and there has been 5 no-hitters since, most recently with Detroit Tigers' Spencer Turnbull throwing against the Mariners.
2 months in, and baseball is on track to break the record for no-hitters on a season which was set many years ago with a total of 8. Anyways, the NBA is starting to heat up with the playoffs set to start on May 21st with the play-in games from teams like the Lakers, Memphis, Boston, and the Hornets.
The tournament games start on May 22nd with top seeds facing off in a best-of-7. In other sports, over in college, Alabama softball defeated top-ranked Florida in a shutout to win the SEC championship 4-0.
This led Alabama to host regionals May 21st through the 23rd, starting off playing Alabama State. Wow, man. 4-0? Absolute shutout. Those Gators didn't want it. Did you see where Alabama's predicted to win the college football playoffs next year?
Hold on, let me see. Oh, there ain't no surprise there. But how about them Aggies, though?
I don't even see them on the list.
Are they even top 25?
I don't think so.
They might not even make it out of their division. But anyways, hey, one last time.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Wyatt.
And this is your Panther Sports.
Roll Tide.
How about the Aggies, though?
Thank you, Wyatt and Austin.
On Thursday, May 13th, Brookwood's Littlest Panthers hit the runway for their very first fashion show. Let's head on over to Thatcher Rotenberry for an inside look.
Kids are adorable. Here at Brookwood, we know that. That's why we're so happy that our fashion design class was able to work with our very own pre-K program to put on a wonderful fashion show. Thursday, May 13th was filled with gummy bears, lollipops, and colorful decorations as Brookwood's pre-K program took to the runway. Parents and community members came to watch our Littlest Panthers on the runway and were even treated with a special dance routine. The fun wasn't limited to just the little Panthers. Our fashion design class was involved in every step of the process.
So there were design teams, like different groups of people who would design what they wanted the dress to look like. To start the dresses, they would typically draw a silhouette of like what they wanted the dress to look like, and then put a t-shirt under it and start taping over the t-shirt, like with it on the model. But with the little girls, since they are so small, they just started like taping like what they thought would fit, and then cut the excess, like what was too big or too small. So they just kind of freehanded it and didn't even do a silhouette because they are so small.
Okay, so we choreographed the dance, but like we made it easy so they could do it, and then we practiced like twice this week and like twice last week. It was really fun, actually.
Of course, nobody was as involved as the pre-K students. Hey, so what's your name?
Adawan Daniel.
That's a very pretty name. I like your dress. Did you help make it? Did you have fun when you did your pageant? What was your favorite part?
The singing.
The singing? You do have a very nice voice. You did a great job when you sang.
Wave bye. Say bye.
Well, until next time, I'm Thatcher Rotenberry, and back to you in the studio.
If you haven't already and are planning to take the ACT on July 17th, 2021, the deadline to register is June 18th.
The kids look great. Thank you, Thatcher.
On April 30th, the JROTC program had one last event to end off the school year.
Let's head over to Jackson Colston to get a good look at this year's military ball.
The JROTC program held its annual military ball this year on April 30th, when many people saying the event was a huge success. Most of the JROTC cadets attended this year's military ball, including some seniors from last year. Just like every year, Major West announced the King Queen. The Queen was Alyssa Quinby and the King was Cody Davis. After the King Queen were announced, they took their dates onto the court for the first dance of the night. After the first dance, everyone else joined in. Overall, many say this event was a huge success, and personally, I can't wait to go again next year. I'm Jackson Colson reporting for Panther Talk. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jackson. Hey, Hayden, I know you're in JROTC. Did you enjoy the military ball?
Yeah, I did, Coda. I had an amazing time thanks to Major West for setting it all up. Alright, Brookwood, you asked and we're going to deliver. You told us you wanted more notable interviews with Thatcher Rotenberry, so that's what we have for you.
Hello, welcome to Notable Interviews with Panther Talk. I'll be your host, Thatcher Rotenberry, and this is my guest.
Mr. Blackwell.
All right. So, Mr. Blackwell, you teach choir and musical theater, right?
And piano and guitar.
And piano and guitar. All right. What's your favorite class to teach?
Oh gosh, all of them, of course.
All of them, of course. Wow. That was the cop-out answer. So, you drive a motorcycle, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes? Okay. And for our editors, we're going to have you put in a visual aid. So, in case anybody's wondering, you know what that's like.
I've actually already prepared one for you.
Yes, sir. I think that we may be on the same page here.
Right.
So, what inspired you to get a motorcycle?
Just the freedom and the wind blowing in your, helmet.
Luscious locks.
Yeah, it's great. I really do enjoy it. It is very therapeutic for sure.
Nothing like a flowing head of gray hair on the road.
Yeah.
So, I reckon you're getting pretty close to retirement, if I had to guess. So, what are your plans after?
10 years, probably.
10 years, probably?
Yeah.
You mean?
Another 10 years, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was going to be like 3. My bad. So what are your plans after retirement, other than, moving to Florida?
Travel.
Travel?
Yeah, that's our thing.
Okay. So, you being our, choral director, I was wondering if you could marinate us, sing a little bit.
Yeah, I've got a little something prepared for us. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride.
All right, that's enough. I'm sorry I made you sit through that, Brookwood. That wasn't as good as
It's for the kids. That's what I'm here for. The song. It's for the kids.
Oh. All right. Sure there's a meaning behind that I don't understand. So
it's my profession. That's what I do.
That is your profession. You are a chorus director. It is. That's why we're interviewing you right now. That's all from us here with, Mr. Blackwell. Now back to you in the studio. Hello everybody, welcome to Notable Interviews. I'll be your host, Thatcher Rotenberry, and this is my guest,
Miss Bentley.
All right. Miss Bentley, so you teach at the CTE Center, right?
I do.
What do you teach at the CTE Center?
I teach health science at the CTE. I'm a nurse by trade, and I just am learning to teach.
You're transitioning from being a nurse to a teacher. What's it like going from, being a really important member of society to being, a CTE Center teacher?
It is like swimming with a new set of sharks.
Oh, it's perfectly vague. All right, I recommend. So you used to work in an emergency room, right?
No.
No.
I worked in the NICU.
You did? Okay.
I worked in an ICU for a little bit.
Were there any hot doctors?
No.
No? You don't have to lie to us.
No, really. I mean, there were doctors.
There were doctors?
There were.
So
They're called neonatologists.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. There wasn't like a single 6 out of 10 doctor?
No. They all had their flaws.
Well, that's a shame. All right. So you have 2 children, right? Or 3?
3.
3. And 2 of them have gone to Brookwood High School, right?
Yes.
All right. Who's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. My husband actually says he doesn't like any of them.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I don't have a favorite. It's code for Abby. So.
It's not Abby. I don't have a favorite. I love them all the same.
She doesn't have a favorite, but apparently it's definitely not Abby. So, now we're coming to the end of the interview here, and I want to give you a chance to ask me any questions that you might have. It can be just in general or whatever, and then I'll try to give you the best response that I can give.
You should go into healthcare. Do you want to go into healthcare?
No, ma'am. If I can't be a hot doctor, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, Brookwood. This has been Notable Interviews, and back to you in the studio.
After we went in depth with the teachers, Dylan Hoytis portrayed different stereotypes in our own students.
Yo, Austin, come help me edit this package.
Yo, hold on. Hello? Yeah, actually, this is a great time, man.
Hey, Austin, can you help me with the package?
Hey, Dylan, did you hear about them Patriots?
Jackson, what are you doing? That does not look like your package. Let's stay focused.
Can somebody come help me? I don't know how to let this thing down. Miss Day, I think something's wrong with this computer. It's not letting me upload it. Miss Day, this battery won't fit into the thing. Can you come help me? Please, it's not working.
Coda. Oh wait, we're recording? Hey Coda, what you doing?
I'm trying to find the right filter on Snapchat.
Put the phone down and anchor.
But it's Snapchat. In other news, I'm almost at 12K on TikTok.
Nobody cares.
I do.
Can someone hand me a camera?
Yeah, listen, I got you.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey Wyatt, can you come help us anchor? No man, I got 10 more minutes. Hey, you need one more shot right here? Hey, I got you right here.
Can we do a package where we just throw stuff at teachers on camera? What if we do a package where I just pretend to stick anti-vaxxers with the vaccine? Can I do a package where I ask teachers questions that make them mad? Hey, Miss Day, can we do a package where we just get some of our buffer students to just fist fight, deck each other, really just get in there? It's in the back room.
This year was really fun, even with the complications. Don't you think so, Hayden?
Yeah, I agree. Until next year, I'm Hayden.
I'm Coda.
We're your best dressed anchors, and this was your Panther Talk. I hope you all have a great summer.
So, well, it's been fun. Yeah. Have some, emotions.
I got you. I'm an emotional person.
That's a wrap.
All right.
We gotta slow down and let that come up, cause yeah. Speed it up.
It's Hayden's birthday vlog. He's 17 now.
There ain't no way you just turned 17. You just turned 17 today.
Hayden, when's the mullet coming back?
Summer.
This summer. You gonna finally get ladies again?